downs. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like you belong here on this team?
Obviously, I think overall as a player, I feel like I put in the work. I feel like everything I do, I try to do it to my best, and that's all I ask for. So I feel like everybody feels like they should be on the team. And if you ask anybody on the team, would they feel like they belong? They belong, in their own eyes. So I feel like I do, but I'm my own player. I think about myself in a high regard, of course. So it's not my decision.
Do you feel like you showed enough during preseason as to why you should be here? You should get a shot.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't my decision, so, of course that's a quarterback's dream, and that's what every quarterback, thrives for, those moments. So it wasn't me, but I was happy that Huntley got in and he handled the business. So if anybody else would do it, it would be him. Nah, of course it's gonna always be, a little tender, but it's a non-factor for me.
I was going to ask you once again, but how do you think you played out there?
I think I had a decent performance. Yeah. I think, it's a lot of areas I can improve in, in different things, but I'm going out there to compete the best I can.
Do you feel like the pass rush was just so heavy you had to be running away from it the whole time?
No, I got to watch the film, honestly. I can't say what it was. It's definitely different places where I could got my eyes in better spots and got to the progressions quicker and regardless of anything, so all those sacks, they definitely on me.
You're like ask somebody for your helmet and you're like walking toward Kevin's face. Were you trying to get back in the game? Were you asking him to go in before the 2-minute drive?
Yeah, I didn't know I was out. Yeah, I didn't know. I was, I was on the bike. I was powering up. I was powering up for that 2-minute drive because, that's just a situation every quarterback dreams for. That's many situations I've been in before, and I thought I was in. So then he told me I wasn't in, and I was like, okay. Nah, coach in the middle of play call, he's not going to do all that, in the middle of everything.
What was the messaging within the team coming off of that field with 3 quarterbacks playing, all 3 of you? Like, what was the messaging between all of you guys?
Wait.
When you came off the field, all 3 quarterbacks got to play. So, what were you guys saying to each other as you wrapped this up?
Definitely just talking about what, what we could have done better, of course. That was what we was talking about coming off the field.
What's the best piece of advice you've learned from Taylor Huntley?
A lot. I'm blessed for him to be here. Regardless if he's here or not, come Monday, come Tuesday, or, if any of us here or not, come the weekday. But I'm definitely thankful and blessed that he was able to come in my life and teach me great lessons. One that I extremely needed, to be able to thrive in this league.
Can you elaborate on anything specific that he shared with you?
No, it's not anything specific. It's being around him every day, understanding how he goes about things. He's in a lot of similar situations, so he's giving that perspective about how to stay ready. So that's everything. That's everything to me, and I'm thankful, extremely thankful that he was here on this team.
How would you say that? A couple more. How would you say that training camp and these 2 preseason games went for you altogether?
I think overall, it was great. I think every day is a new day. Every day you learn different things, and there's definitely life lessons. You learn out of every situation. So I'm coming out training camp and everything, happy that I got the opportunity.
Did training camp ever live up to what you were expecting coming into the league?
I really didn't have any expectations. Oh, and they can ask as many questions they want. I ain't got nothing to do. I said they can ask as many questions as they want. Yeah. I just see him all the time, so y'all got to see it.
How'd you make it out physically?
Good. Yeah, I feel really good.
What do you do from now until tomorrow, whenever?
Go home, watch my brother game, eat with my family, do everything I'm able to do.
There with the field goal, I think was great for our football team. Those guys, I'm really proud of how they've performed throughout off-season program, through training camp. I feel like that field goal put a cap on that, really all that hard work. So I'm really pleased with that. You know, we weren't perfect, like we're never going to be perfect, but I was really pleased with how the effort throughout the day. And then we'll set our sights on, obviously, next week, have a good week before we take a little break and start week 1. But really pleased with how we finished.
Kevin, it was obviously a bit of a rough second half for Shedeur and the Browns and the entire Browns offense, but like, why didn't you keep him in for 2 minutes? Why didn't you set the top?
Yeah, obviously we didn't play great as an offense in the second half. That's never on one person. So we can be better in a bunch of areas. And just felt like we wanted to give Snoop a last try.
Did Shedeur himself along with them after the game?
Walked up to you after taking his walk down to the pylon, and then he walked back up to you on the sidelines before Snoop went in, and he said something to you. You shook your head. I mean, was he trying to get back
He's a
into it?
competitive kid. The plan was to go with Snoop there, so but I wouldn't make any more.
How would you analyze the way Bill game was played?
Yeah, again, you know, you talk about the quarterback position. It's really about all 10 around that player and how he's playing. So they made some good decisions, made some good throws. I know there's plays that he wants back, but as a group, you know, we have plenty to clean up.
There's another late 2 minutes. You have a difficult decision at kicker.
Yeah, all those type of decisions, Tony, we'll talk about.
Dylan, with that 2-minute drive, Kevin, I know you talk about situations, but what most impressed you about him during that drive?
Yeah, again, just us getting it's an 11-man operation there. Guys getting open, getting the ball out on time. I think did a nice job in a couple different concepts, worked the middle of the field. But yeah, I was pleased with how that group finished the half.
You say he played better than he did last week, though.
Honestly, Jeff, I don't remember last week.
Is there a long-term concern about defensive need?
Not a lot. Well, we're not testing, so it's hard to say. I'd say let's get the testing. We'll see.
With Shedeur, it seemed like he reverted to some of the drifting or to the retreating. Is that because maybe he's in there with 3rd and 14ers and it's just not going the way he wanted to, or did he?
I think all of our players are very good. There's things that we can do better, and there's some good moments out there, but that's what our job as coaches, to develop our guys.
Dylan had that 2-minute drive, and on the other side of the drive to win the game for y'all, get the game with field goal rather. Kind of what do you think that says about the placement y'all have in place for these 2-minute drills, and then of course how y'all hammer that down in this camp against others?
I think in the course of a 60-minute game, there's just so many situations that come up, and it's our job as coaches to prepare our guys for those moments and make sure that there's a shared situational awareness among our football team. And I thought the entire preseason we got an opportunity at a bunch of different situations.
With Dylan, it seemed like he just seems a lot more comfortable in those 2-minute drills, just almost like he can play freer. Is that an accurate assessment?
I don't know. Good question. I'm not sure how he would feel answering that, Chris. I think he just, that entire group operated really well.
Don't you got good pressure from the young guys, right? Flyer,
Huntington, Aiden played fullback for us in the first play of the game. He played special teams, was disruptive on defense. He's on our football team. AB said I could share that with you guys. So he made the football team. But I'm pleased with that entire defense and just how they were relentless to get that quarterback.
Kevin, I want to sort out, I think at the wide receiver position, obviously, but Gage has been just awesome this entire preseason. I'm sure you guys felt that way too. Just what can you say about him from camp to now and what he's kind of like?
Yeah, a lot to sort out, but really pleased with Gage and all of those young guys in that room and really in all those rooms. All of them did what we asked them to do. Constantly were in the building getting better.